Trading Desk with Mark Brogley of allfinancialadvisors.com. Mark, we were talking a little bit, just starting to get going about your business. And again, locally based, you've got employees here, but you've also got employees St. Louis, Seattle. But your product is not specifically targeting just local financial advisors, as we discussed. It's pretty much anywhere in the country.
Right. We're building, and we have built over the last 8 years, large national online directories that Google and the other search engines really like because it's very extensive, and we actually purchased the database for the directory from the SEC directly.
So you've made some investment into knowing who the players are, who your customers are, and then you go out and try to find, again, focused, targeted leads for those guys in their particular market. So, give me an example. If I'm I just won the lottery and I've got $20 million that I want to invest, and I'm looking for an advisor, and I've never really had one. Obviously, again, people don't typically go to the yellow pages. They usually ask for referrals, or again, they start maybe searching, at least starting their search on the web. A lot of people, just like a previous guest, Dan Hoban, is doing that with with the storage units. You're kind of doing a similar model, trying to help the investment advisors. Is that accurate?
Correct in several ways. But if I can clarify, it's basically a national directory that provides both national referrals as well as local. So Dan is more focused in the local area, as many companies are. So we provide a combination of local and regional and out-of-market high qualified referrals to our RIA partners.
Okay, so again, if I'm based in Bend, I win this lottery, I've got $20 million, I may want to go with an advisor in Tallahassee. In theory. I'm going to try to find the advisor that works best for my personality and for my needs.
Another clarification is that when someone wins the lottery, they're not usually going on the internet looking for an advisor. We actually are helping the households across the United States and investors that are at all ranges of their assets that they possibly have to take under management. Anything from $100,000, $500,000 up to $1 million. Right. We do have referrals that we've passed on for multi-million.
And how do you monetize this product? How does all financial advisors get paid?
Well, it is free for consumers and for investors that are using the service, and we're highly visible on Google and the other search engines. So we bring in fresh investors and consumers every day through the directory. But our partners, the investment advisors across the United States that are partners of ours, are on a pay-per-performance model.
Okay.
So that is key in understanding how we monetize this internet traffic comes through as consumers selecting the advisors, and it's a highly qualified referral because it's on a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2 basis. It's not being distributed.
So again, you've probably built up some type of Q&A, some type of platform that really focuses in on the needs of the consumer and probably tries to match it with an appropriate financial advisor?
We are. We allow the consumers and investors to make all their decisions, which is part of the process that works very well. They have all the tools in their hands to make the right qualified decision. But as you said, we have set up rich decision-making content, and I'll repeat that, rich decision-making content for them on the directory in order for them to connect with the right particular advisor.
Right, so you've done some homework working with the advisors to say, hey, what is it you're looking for in your customers?
Right.
Because advisors want good customers also, and they don't want to have a customer that they have to churn. They want to have somebody for the long term. So they're looking for specific needs in their customers. Customers are looking for specific wants from their advisor. So you're trying to match up the two, I would imagine.
Correct. And we call those filters. So we set up those prerequisites or pre-qualifications that the advisors have within our proprietary software. And so this is a model that we've used for the last 9 years in our other 13 highly visible, highly successful directories at our former company.
Okay, so again, using past successes, you're taking it to another vertical. I know you've got further verticals behind this, but even behind the advisory business, you've got brokerage houses that I know you've got lined up in the background, and you've got some different areas.
Correct. Some of our future strategies we're not ready to unveil at this time, but right now, allfinancialadvisors.com is solely focused on independent financial advisors. There is much more well, there's other opportunities to pursue in this particular market that we're very excited about.
Well, Mark, I can tell you I'd love to have you back and hear about the successes. The company is, what, a year and a half old now on this side of the model, so you're just really starting to get the revenues ramping up. I'm sure you're going to have great success because this is where the business is going. When we come back to the trading desk, we'll be back with our fantasy finance picks of this week.